All right, we are live on YouTube. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. Glad you could all join me here today for another show that's going to be very interesting to the right people that can comprehend things properly and are mentally sane and sound. I can't say the same for people that are not mentally sane and sound. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I have a lot to talk about here today. This is going to be another community news type of show regarding a show I made an appearance on last night, the Oh No You Didn't Amber channel. Got a lot of thoughts to share regarding that and a whole lot more. But before we get to that, let me first of all make sure that everything is rolling smoothly. Let me check out the back end of YouTube and make sure it's rolling well. Come on, back end of YouTube. An itch for good luck on the nose. Should be popping up any second here. Should be. Where is it? Come on, YouTube. What is going on? There it goes. The back end of YouTube is rolling smoothly. And let me make sure that the YouTube notification has gone out. And it looks like it just did. And let me do a sound check. But it is what it is. I have a lot to talk about here today. This is going to be another community news type of show regarding a show I made an appearance on last night, the Oh No You Didn't Amber. All right. All is rolling well. You know, there are so many more important things to talk about and interesting things to talk about, such as the debate between President Joe Biden and former President Donald J. Trump. I mean, I got to tell you, man, I never thought that I would see, let me rephrase that because I cater my content to men and women. When I say, let me tell you, man, let me tell you folks, okay, because I want to include women. I like men and women, okay, as friends. I only date women, but you get what I'm saying, right? You know, this whole thing between, Biden and Trump, it's become like one big shit show. Like, these guys are literally attacking each other. They're using ad hominem attacks worse than any YouTube creator I've seen out here. Like the ad hominem attacks between Biden and Trump is just, I mean, I never thought we would reach such a level of unprofessionalism, with our government leaders, especially the top leaders of our country. Behaving in childish ways, but I mean, like they say, it makes great entertainment. The drama shit shows are great entertainment, right? And I wouldn't say I'm entertained by the Biden Trump thing, but it just is what it is, But anyway, we'll talk about that another time here. I'm here to talk about other stuff today. Today's topic is my thoughts of being on Amber's stream and how delusional everyone is over there. One more time. The topic of my show today is my thoughts of being on Amber's stream and how delusional everyone is over there. To recap briefly, the reason why I was on the Oh No You Didn't channel run by Amber last night was because I was accused by somebody that used to be a good supporter here on my channel. I was accused that I had banned them when I didn't, right? And I was accused, while I was live on the air, and then Amber was still running another show that this woman named Patty was chatting in her chat, but for some reason, Patty tried to chat in my chat during my Walking with Purpose stream that day a few days ago, and she couldn't chat. And she accused me of banning her. Instead of saying, hey, Eli, I can't chat in your chat. What's going on? Can you look into this and see what's going on? That's what any normal human being would have done. Okay? That's what any normal human being in the right state of mind would have done. Now, I understand Patty's gone through a lot. She's had heart attacks. She's had medical conditions. And I understand that. Like, listen, God bless you, Patty. I wish you nothing but the best, with your health and all that, health, happiness, and success, right? But unless you're not mentally sound, Patty, that doesn't, excuse you from that piss poor behavior, right? A lot of people like to come out and say, well, she's had heart attacks and she's dealing with medical issues. That's fine. We feel for her on that, and we're compassionate on that. But unless she's not mentally sound, which she seems to be, that has nothing to do with her other conditions and stuff like that, right? And so I went over to that channel. I went on there as the guest, and Country Joe was on there as well. I basically told Amber that you can bring on Country Joe. Hey, Larry, how are you doing? Welcome to the show. And Country Joe was there, and we were all talking, and I explained exactly what happened. I explained that Patty accused me of banning her, and then it was made into a big deal on Amber's channel with the women that were on the panel. Okay, it was just blown way out of proportion, and I told Amber I feel it was blown way out of proportion to create fake instigated drama for the Legion. Not necessarily coming from you, Amber, but other people on your panel, right? And then that night, after I got accused of this, knowing that, the only people that could have banned Patty or timed her out would have been either myself, my girlfriend Dawn, that has managing mod access and manager channel access. And then I have another channel manager as well. That's a good longtime friend of mine that I know from the real world and will come around occasionally, but they don't chat. They just watch every now and then and help with some moderation stuff like, copyright takedowns and stuff like that. Okay. And so after that happened, I basically did the research because I was saying, well, what if, Dawn accidentally timed her out or banned her, going back to watch a live stream replay, hitting buttons by mistake? It happens, right? So I wanted to go and see if somebody outside of myself accidentally banned her. And it didn't happen because I checked and she was not banned. And then I was able to access her channel history, through channel activity. And I created a couple of videos that I uploaded to BitChute, and I shared the links on my community wall a few days ago, but I've taken them down because it's not a big deal. If I have to share them again, or if you folks want, if you want those links, just email me at Coach Eli at coacheli@eliasmelas.com, and I'll send you the links. Okay. I proved that no one ever banned her, but they continued to play the story like I did. All of them continued to play the story like I did. I went on the panel tonight, and I was having a nice, friendly conversation. Give me a second here. I was having a nice, friendly conversation. I answered all the questions professionally, maturely, respectfully. And it seemed like to me, Amber, like you didn't want to accept my answers. It seemed like all you cared about was the fact that I banned a good supporter that supported my channel. Okay? And that's not what happened. That's not what happened. First of all, I didn't ban her initially. I ended up banning her because the very next day after I proved she wasn't banned, she commented, in my comments section of my latest Walking with Purpose stream that day, and just said, I sent you an email. She should have apologized. Hey, Eli, I'm glad, we got this sorted out. I can chat. I was wrong about thinking you had banned me. All is well. She didn't do that, which led me to believe that, someone put her up to this, or, I don't know what happened. I just don't know what happened. I don't know, a moment of memory lapse, or I don't know what it was. Hey, Raleigh, Bayou Repair Guy, I support Coach Eli. Remember, folks, 1 minute delay between what I say and what goes out. I'm letting you folks know that any simulcast right now that I find, I will be filing a DMCA copyright takedown notice myself. So anyone that's rebroadcasting, I'm going to be taking them down. I will be looking for simulcasts throughout the show. And I'm not going to tell I'm not going to mention who's simulcasting me. I don't want people to mention in the chat. I just know that any known simulcasts, I will personally be filing a DMCA copyright takedown while I'm live on the air here, okay? Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Hey, Blues Girl, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Great to see you here. So I kept explaining to Amber over and over and over and over and over again. I appreciate Patty. So does Don. We never banned her in the first place. We were never rude to her. We've been very supportive of her. We've been grateful and thankful. And we, myself and Don included, and Don will speak about this at some point publicly. Now, Don and I are planning to go live members only tonight. But we're not going to talk about this tonight on the members only. We're not going to talk about any of this bullshit drama on the members only tonight. And the members only will be at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, right here on Coach Eli too. So get your channel memberships. Get your $4.99 membership at least, which will allow you to watch our members only live streams only while they're live. It does not include replays. If you want replays included, go with at least the $9.99 package and you'll get everything. Okay? But even Don was saying, like, we've been nothing but thankful and grateful. We've also been supportive of the medical issues, primarily her heart attack she's been dealing with. And Patty was supportive of Don's situation and our dogs. And I thought she was supportive of me too, but I guess not after the email I got from her that I read on my show the other day, right? And what really, I'll tell you this, Amber, I'm going to tell you honestly right now, I'm highly offended by how you handle things. I don't know if it's something that, is lacking with your thought process. I'm just keeping it real here. I'm not trying to attack you. I don't know if it's a part of your critical thinking skills. I don't know if it's because you've been through a lot of trauma and you just gone on the defensive for anyone that's one of your friends, especially a woman. I don't know what it is, but I was making logical sense about everything. I said, the reason why I got upset, and even Dawn did, but Dawn's been behind the scenes. Dawn and I have been talking about this, but she hasn't gone public on it yet. Maybe at some point she will, like I said. Okay. Is because Patty accused me of banning her when I didn't. And then when it was proven that I didn't ban her, she didn't own up to it. And then Amber says on the show that she doesn't owe you an apology or anything. I'm like, excuse me, she accused me of banning her when I didn't, when I never did anything wrong to her. Well, you should appreciate the fact that she was supporting you. That's great. I have a lot of people supporting me. And listen, here's the thing. I love everyone, and I respect and appreciate people that support myself and Don, but I'm not going to kiss anyone's fucking ass to support myself or Don. If you want to support us, you support us for who we are. You support us unconditionally, and you support us to give, not give to get. It seems like you, Amber, were going to bat solely on the fact that Patty supported the channel monetarily. She brought people over here. Yes, we acknowledge that. We appreciate that. But just because somebody does that does not give them the right to do stupid shit and then get away with it. That's not the way it works. Okay? Okay? Let me tell you something. One thing about Coach Eli, you can never buy me. If you support me with a membership or donations and then you piss me off, you do something wrong, I will ban you. I will remove you. I will. And it's shame on you. Supporting someone monetarily and helping them build their network does not give them the right to control you or to get away with stupid shit or to get away with accusing someone of something they never did. Hey, Blues Girl, how you doing? Getting ready to leave for work, Larry. And then I got to thinking, okay? Excuse me. I got to thinking. Most of the chat was attacking me in the chat. There were a few people from, my channel here that were supportive and they knew what was going on, right? But most of these people were attacking me and were going along with the agenda that Amber was putting out there. Now, Country Joe was on there. She was kind of neutral. Country Joe, I have love and respect for you, okay? You're still a moderator here. You're still welcome here. But I have a feeling, Country Joe, that, I have a feeling that, you're going to stick with Amber and them. And listen, I'm not telling you guys what to do or not to do, but this is what happens. Like, a lot of these people here have the group thought mentality. And even if, like, for example, I haven't done anything wrong to someone like Country Joe, I'm going to pay the price of our friendship or relationship because of Amber's thoughts and the situation with Patty, which honestly, that's horse shit. But if that's the way it goes, Don and I are accepting that. And we thank you for the time and money you invested here, to us. And we wish you all nothing but the best. We're not going to kiss your ass to keep you around. We're not. We're absolutely not. Okay? We're not. But that's what happens with these group of people. And then I got to thinking. Like, I made logical sense. I spoke with professionalism and decency. Now, I got a little heated at times because Amber kept on pushing the agenda that she was trying to basically say I was lying without calling me a liar. And here's the thing, Amber. I would have rather had you call me a liar to my face and try to take the backhanded, underhanded approach, of calling me a liar without saying it. Blues Girl, I did see a comment about Don that was very rude that I did not like. Otherwise, it was a lot of people you banned. Of course, I banned them for a reason, Blues Girl. They're banned because these are delusional people, okay? These are delusional people, and they have delusions of grandeur. We're going to talk about delusions of grandeur and delusional people in general here, because there's no other group of people, online or offline, that I've ever come across, such as this one group of people. And I got to thinking, I was talking with Dawn, last night. I was talking with Dawn about this. And I said, you know what? Like attracts like, babe, right? She goes, yeah. Because we were talking about, like, how the hell did this group of people all find each other and how did they get together? I was thinking about that. Caroline D, welcome to the show. Blues, what happened with tattoos getting blocked? Well, if they said something against my rules, then they got blocked. Folks, listen. Everybody here on my channel is an individual. We do not have the group think or thought mentality. Okay? If you have friends from that hate group that are hating upon myself or Don, or come in here and trash us or violate our rules, we're going to remove them. And if that means you go along with them because you're pissed off that I banned them when you've done nothing wrong to me and I've done nothing wrong to you, then just go ahead and go right now, because honestly, I'm not going to kiss anyone's ass to stick around. Blues Girl, I don't know, Caroline. I think it is because most people there hate GW. No, they don't hate GW, Blues Girl. They hate themselves. They're delusional people with delusions of grandeur. And we're going to define that here in a second. Because here's what this all boils down to. Who put this group together? Who created this group, right? Like attracts like, remember? Jamie is the one that put this group together. So you have to wonder, how are there so many hateful people and delusional people in one group? Jamie brought all these people together because no normal sane person would donate to someone like Jamie creating the content he creates unless they're delusional people that he can manipulate to donate, right? Larry says, Blues, the chatters who were whining about being blocked by Eli are running in the LL chat, where the most nervous, anxious mods block on his behalf at the drop of a hat. Larry, are you talking about they block people for Jamie Lycan Legion on his behalf? Is that what you're saying in that comment? Caroline D. Eli not here. I don't know what you mean by that, Caroline. I know you're talking about somewhere else. Oh, you're talking about somewhere. Oh, you're talking about somewhere else. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, Caroline. I apologize for that. I really apologize. Sorry. Blues Girl, I think she should have been allowed a voice. They allowed a troll to talk about Dawn's. Okay, and the comment stood, but Tattoos was kicked out. So they allowed. So here's the thing. Amber, you allowed people to troll and talk about my girlfriend's cervix, but you banned someone making an innocent comment. So, Amber, I got to tell you honestly, I don't think you're a bad person. I think your intentions are pure, but I honestly think you're delusional. I think everyone on your end is delusional. Okay? I think you're all delusional because I don't know how much more clearly I could have explained myself. I furnished receipts previously with my videos I did. I showed proof. I was respectful to everybody. But it just seemed like no matter how respectful and honest I was, I swore on my family's life and grave on the Bible. And you guys still were being delusional. I don't know how much more respectful and decent I could have been. I want you folks to go and watch that show. I've shared the link on my community tab, a few postings down. Now, if Amber does remove the stream, I have a copy of it already. I will re-upload it to BitChute. I don't care. People do that to me. People need to see this. So Amber, if you remove that stream, I'm not going to upload it to YouTube or Rumble where you guys are going to flag it down. I'm going to re-upload it to BitChute. So hopefully you keep it up. You keep it up, Amber, I won't re-upload it. Okay? Keep it up so people can see it. Good morning, Lucy. How are you doing? Welcome to the show. Great to see you here. Thank you so much again for your $50 $49.99 super chat earlier. That was very kind of you. Very, very generous of you. God bless you. You see, we are grateful and thankful to people, not only while they donate, but even on the next stream. We are so grateful and thankful, right? But with these people, they're so fucking delusional, and they're so like messed up mentally and emotionally, and they're so jealous. Like these people literally, and listen, I'm not trying to say I'm all that. I'm a humble person, so is Don, but I have to explain it to the audience in the right context. They're jealous of myself and Don and my family and all that, right? And I'm gonna read some comments from Amber's channel. I'm not gonna show those on the screen. I'm gonna read comments from that stream, and maybe the chat is already available on the replay, so I may read a few comments there, but I'm not going to show shit on the screen or play anything because I'm not going to allow anyone to take me down for copyright. I'm not going to. Okay? Blues Girl, I don't blame Amber. She can not see everything. The mods should have caught that. Maybe they were unsure, but it was not cool. I'm not blaming Amber for that, but the mods should have caught that. So, honestly, I mean, it's Amber's channel. She has mods there. If they didn't take care of it, honestly, it does fall back on the channel owner. But anyway, Larry says, yeah, they complain about you being trigger happy here while supporting a creator with the most block happy mods in the community. Right. Jamie's the biggest fucking hypocrite that's ever lived. His content is based off hypocrisy and triggering people through his hypocrisy. That's all it boils down to. Right? Blues Girl, how is it Tattoos was a troll, but then a clear troll was allowed? Simple. The crowd did not like GW people. No, it's also they didn't like myself. It's not, listen, Blues Girl, it's not just grannies watching Jess. They don't like her because she's successful, she's attractive, she's a good mother, she comes from a good family, and same thing on my end with Don and I. We come from a good family, we take care of ourselves, right? These people are fucking jealous, jelly. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. I'm being honest, right? I'm being freaking honest here. They're delusional people with delusions of grandeur, right? Okay. Larry says, Blues, it was a blend of anti-GW and pro-LL in the chat. Well, Jamie brought this group of people together, okay? Because like attracts like. See, Jamie's going to block people that don't suit his agenda, just like I do. I think any creator should block anyone on their channel that's there to distract from what they're trying to create. You got to build with the right audience. So what Jamie's doing is he's built with the right audience that's going to support his content. His content is hateful, vile, abusive, drama, shit show, fake instigated drama content that no normal person would like. So you've gotta, attract the delusional people that you can convince that what you're doing is entertainment and it's just for fun. But there's more to it than that. Okay. Lucy said, I knew from the start panel interrupters were going to come up in that stream of Amber. She really should have respected your wishes. Nothing surprises me. No, you're right, Lucy. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And I really, I don't know where you came from, Lucy. You've probably been around, for at least a little while, maybe here on the sock, but you probably know some of the backstory, obviously. But yeah, you're absolutely right. She did not respect my wishes. And I wasn't trying to tell her what to do. I was just saying, look, if you want to have a conversation with me, Amber, and I said, hey, bring on CJ because we've been on a panel together and CJ understands the situation. And I think CJ would be fair. And CJ was fair, right? Right. But then, Amber, you did the same thing that everyone else has done. You let a few people on the panel. I think you let that Christina woman on that has been attacking me for years, right? And the moment she started talking, I was out of there. I wasn't going to sit there and deal with one of the most delusional people on the planet, that Christina woman. Blues Girl says, I agree, Eli. I'm just talking about that one instance. No, I absolutely, Blues Girl. And thank you for being a reasonable, normal person here, okay? Thank you for being reasonable. See, she's a TIFF supporter, but she's being reasonable here, so she's not blocked. I appreciate your thoughts, Blues Girl. I do. Caroline says, yep. Lucy says, GW has that it factor. She does. She's a beautiful woman with great kids and a great family, right? Okay. And I can call another woman beautiful and still be happy with my woman. Okay. Don't take me out of context, people. My woman's beautiful too, right? People are jealous of Jessica because she's a smart woman, takes care of herself, and she's successful at doing this. And she worked hard to get there. LL has all the hog ladies. Yeah, well, probably so. Blues Girl, honest question. Do you think there's any hope of mending things with Patty? Just asking honestly. To be quite honest with you, I don't think so, because here's the thing. As long as Patty's involved with people like Amber and people that are, associated with the Legion, it's never going to work out. It's never going to work out. What happened on that stream a few days ago, where they accused me of blocking Patty, the Legion will keep barging in and doing that. That's what the Legion tried to do again tonight. They tried to come on the panel, and I wasn't having it. I was not going to have it. I'm not interested in any more fake instigated drama. I never was interested in any fake instigated drama in the first place. Never. So I don't think so. And it's sad because Don and I like Patty, and we really have no issues with her. But I think Patty, honestly, to keep the peace with some people, and she's close friends with Amber, and Amber's had issues with some of these people from the Legion. So I think Patty really didn't want to leave. I think Patty set this whole thing up as her exit, so that way the Legion stops coming at her and at Amber. That's what I think happened. That's my opinion. It's a strong opinion. It would make sense. They're never going to admit it, but that's what I think it is. But even then, why would you ladies allow the Legion to control you? Why would you allow the Legion to control you? Why? Blues Girl, agreed, Larry. Blues Girl, I would have ended it if Amber was tired of it instead of allowing people up. People were asked in advance not to let others up. I am not trying to be overly critical. Just notice that. Well, in that situation, I set my limits there. I basically said, look, and call it boundaries like I've been accused. I don't like the word boundaries, but in this situation, I had to set boundaries because I'm there to talk with Amber and CJ, and I'm there to talk about a serious situation without having people come on from the Legion that have been known to intentionally stir the pot and create fake instigated drama. So yeah, you're right about that, Blues Girl. Larry says Caroline, 100. Lucy, so hypocritical. Sorry, Lucy says so hypocritical. 1 minute they are so concerned for Dawn, then the next they crash talk her. Right. The same thing with the On the Hunt channel, right? The same thing with all these people. 1 minute they're like, oh, we don't want to allow people to trash talk Dom. The next minute you let them do that. So, that's the thing. All these people are delusional people that are being led by Jamie and a few others at the Legion, right? Now, let me say this. Do I think Jamie's delusional? Yes, I think you are fucking delusional, James. I think you have delusions of grandeur. ODN nailed this years ago. ODN, much respect to you. You've been right about everything, ODN. And the thing is, when you used to say these people have delusions of grandeur, you've been absolutely right. They're all fucking delusional, like almost beyond repair, right? Almost beyond repair, right? Lucy says, agreed at Blues. Larry says, I think once Eli left the panel, it seemed to me that the sincerity and goodwill in the beginning was not what I thought. Are you talking about from their end? Are you talking about that Amber flipped the script? I didn't listen to the end of it. I'm not going to go back and listen to it. I don't care. Once I left. I shut it down. And I went to spend time with Dawn. I was actually going to go live, but I was tired. So I spent an hour with Dawn, and then I took a nap. I took like a 3-4 hour nap. And then I got up. I'm feeling refreshed, and I wanted to do this show early in the morning because we have other things to do today. I'm going to do another walk later on today, and then Dawn and I are going to go live, members only live later tonight. You are so right at Larry, says Lucy. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Right? So let me do this, okay? We are at 32 minutes. He sure is, says Lucy. Lucy, hi. High five, says Larry. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let me go ahead and do this. We've got 46 people here right now. I'm going to take a quick early break here, and I'm going to come back and talk more about the delusions of grandeur and what it actually means. Okay, I'm going to show some stuff on the screen here. Then I'm going to share some other things regarding, the Coach Eli series of channels that Jamie claims he doesn't run. Okay. But I know 100% it is Jamie that runs those channels now because he did something today that proved it. So there's no way around it, James. There's no way around it. I'm way too, you think, see, here's the thing, James. You are a smart, manipulative guy, but you cannot outsmart me ever. You've never outsmarted me. And initially you did on YouTube because, when I would talk with you behind the scenes, you would record me and then put it publicly. And then once you did that, it opened up my eyes. And then I'm too smart to let you get one on me ever again. Never again. Never again. Okay? Never again. That's why I don't talk to these people behind the scenes. They record you and then they put it out there as content, right? They exploit you in every way they can, yet then they get pissed off and say, oh, you're exploiting your girlfriend Dawn, you're exploiting these other people. You guys are the biggest fucking exploiters on the fucking planet, right? You are. You are. And you don't like the fact that I've been coming out hard and strong lately to fight this because I'm going to grow my business along with Dawn, and we deserve the right to free enterprise, and we deserve to make this our business. This is our business, our job, okay? Whether you like it or not. And right now, I'm fighting to help my lady because right now, because of her condition, she hasn't been cleared to work a regular type of job. So I'm the one that's coming out here and fighting hard for this, so I can give her some extra money until we figure out, what's going to happen. Is she going to be cleared in 5 months to go to work, or is she going to be written off to disability? In that case, we have to file for that, and that could take another year or so. So the bottom line is there could be no income coming in for my lady for over a year or more. So I'm going to fight hard and work harder here because I want to support her. And this is the way I want to do it. If you don't like it, get the fuck out and shut your mouth. I have the right to make this my business, no matter what you delusional mofos think. That's the trouble with the 1 minute delay. Well, it's a safety mechanism. It's not a big deal, dude. It's all good. Yes, their end, says Larry. Okay, cool. Blues Girl, no, Eli. He is not smart. Don't give him that credit. He is manipulative. It takes a smart person to be manipulative, Blues Girl. Listen, Blues Girl, he's the last guy I want to give any credit. But listen, right is right and wrong is wrong. The bottom line is he is a very good manipulator. You have to be smart to manipulate. Dumb people are shitty manipulators, okay? Got 50 people in the box. Thank you so much for being here. Lucy says, yup at Blues. Let me see here, okay? We are at 36 minutes. I'm going to queue up some royalty-free YouTube music and take a quick break. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to show some things on the screen. I'm going to go into more detail regarding why I believe 100% now that Jamie is the Coach Eli series of channels and how pathetic it is. How pathetic is it, dude? Come on, dude. Give it up, dude. You just don't want to give me up because I think more so for you, James, it's like you don't want to give me the win. And quite frankly, I'll give you the win, James. I don't care. I just want you to go away and leave me the hell alone and stop posting on me on your channels, on sock accounts. Stop rebroadcasting me. Stop talking about me, period. Move on, dude. You played it out. And more people are seeing this, and more people are coming here and supporting us, despite what happened with Patty. You think Patty's going to affect the future of my business? Do you think these people are stupid? No. And because I'm standing up to it and making them clearly aware of what's going on, they're appreciating it. And I'm grateful that they are. But we'll share more about that after the break. Larry says, Blues, me neither. My assessment too. Good manipulators go unseen, says Larry. Blues Girl, well, in that aspect, I agree. You have to have 4 cells to rub together to manipulate, not just 2. All right, Blues Girl, I'll give you that. Blues Girl, you're growing on me, okay? You're growing on me. You're growing on me, okay? Blues, now that rings a bell, LOL. I'm going to give you a big round of applause for that, Blues Girl. Big, huge round of applause for that. Oh, man. All right, let me cue up that music here, okay? Let me cue up that royalty-free YouTube music. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Boo-doo-boo-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Let me see here. All right, music is all queued up. Lucy says, I think Amber wants to like everyone. Honestly, she seems like a people pleaser. I do like her. No, I listen, I don't hate Amber myself, Lucy. I think you know that. I think you know I don't hate her. I think she's delusional, and I think she's got mental illness, like a lot of these people do. I'm sorry. I got to keep it real. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist or anything like that. I have my opinions. And I honestly think, Larry, I'm sorry, Nightbot timed you out. Nightbot timed you out. My apologies for that. I'll read your messages, though. Let me see here. Let me see here. Give me a second. Uh-oh, Larry, Nightbot got you. Have a wonderful day at Blues. I got caught with the slow mode, LOL. That's okay, man. Not a big deal. It's all good. No worries, man. But yeah, Lucy, yeah, I don't think Amber's a bad person. I don't think a lot of these people in the audience are necessarily bad people. I think they have mental illness. And I'll share more about that with supporting information on delusions and delusional people and delusions of grandeur. I'll share more about that after the break. So stick around. We'll be right back. All right. We are back live, and we are just going to scratch it and get right back down to business. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Welcome back to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, live here on YouTube, the greatest video social media platform on the planet. It's like Hollywood. It's like Planet Hollywood, like the restaurant, right? But this is like the place that you want to be and need to be if you're going to be a successful content creator. And if you get banished, let's just call it banished, like they say in other countries, if you get banished from this platform, that's really sad. If you go to those levels where you feel you have to do dumb, stupid shit that gets you removed to be relevant and make money, I mean, that just shows your character. It shows and says a lot about who you are as a person, because you will just sell out to do dumb things to make money because maybe you just don't have the confidence that you can do it the regular way. Build it slowly and surely, like Don and I have been doing, right? But with that being said, let me check out the chat here real quick, and then we're going to get back to several more things. Let's see. You have to be careful with people. I realize you have to be careful with people, Eli. Yeah, Lucy. I don't want to create any issues. I don't want any issues. Again, like I've said many times in the past, I don't hate anyone, including Jamie, including a lot of these people. I just don't like what they do for content. I don't like the fake instigated drama because they have to make it appear real, even though it's not real. And the thing is, most people can't decipher that, and that affects my business, and it affects people from coming here to support the channels that Donna and I are trying to run. So, yeah, absolutely. Larry says, Lucy, compared to the gangsta rap some of these channels use, I'll take this any day. Yeah, the royalty-free YouTube music so you don't get demonetized, right? Lucy says, I'll be leaving later for a birthday party on the lake. It's going to be really hot here. Going to stay sunscreened as much as I can. Well, I hope you have a great time. Sounds fun. Exactly at Larry makes good for housework, says Lucy. Larry says, speaking of housework, the belt on the tumble dryer snapped, and the new belt arrived this morning. I have to literally take the thing apart to fit it, following YouTube vid instructions. YouTube is fantastic for how-to videos. Like, I got to tell you, I've fixed many laptops and toilets and other household items. YouTube is simply the absolute best social media platform in the world. There's no better place to be than YouTube. That's why I guard my channels with everything. And if I'm going to put out stuff that I feel people are going to copyright, or, if they're going to try to, ding my channel, I'll just put it on BitChute. That's all. I'll put it on BitChute. I'll share the link on my community wall. And, that's all good. That's all good. You got to be smart about it. These people were not smart about it. They put all this crazy, stupid stuff on their YouTube channels that were monetized, and they wonder why they got removed. Come on. And all these people on the other side were once monetized and they got demonetized and they got removed from the platform and they're all circumventing. Amber, you're even circumventing. Now, Amber, you didn't deserve what you got, but the mistake you made because you have delusions of grandeur, the mistake that you made is you allowed Jamie to overtake your channel and use your super chats and monetization, once he got removed. And guess what happened? You got removed for allowing someone to circumvent on your channel. Maybe you're right, Lucy. Maybe she's way too nice. I think she is way too nice. I just think she's delusional. I don't think that she comprehends, the consequences of her actions. And, I'm sorry to say this, Amber, I'm keeping it real, but you're what, in mid-30s? I think you're 35 or so, around there. For a woman in her mid-30s to not be able to comprehend what consequences are going to happen for the actions you take, despite how nice you're trying to be, you're going to pay the price for it. And you did. You paid the price for it. You lost your monetization. And you're also now circumventing. Jamie circumventing, On the Hunt circumventing, Drama 2 circumventing. All these people are circumventing. All of them are circumventing, right? And it is what it is. I wish them all the best. I don't wish them any harm. I'm just saying they put themselves in this position with the actions and the type of content that they created and they continue to create, right? Lucy says, we've had to do that many times at Larry until we threw it out the door. Larry says, Lucy with the crying out of laughter emoji, 2 of them. All right. Okay. So before I get to the comments, in the comments section of the live stream I was a guest on Amber's channel last night, I want to share something about Jamie, denying that he is not the Coach Eli channels. Okay. And Jamie, if I have to prove this by making another video, I'll do it because it's very obvious. Okay. Don't make me make another video. If you absolutely make me make another video, I will. Okay. It's going to be as clear as night and day that you are the Coach Eli channels. Okay. But let me see here. Let's see. He has this Cabana channel now that used to be called Owning Eli. And yesterday he shared one of my community postings that I deleted since then, but I don't care. He goes, I go to my audience. I've had enough of Jamie's abuse on his community postings. Please go to these highlighted channels and flag, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, stop the nonsense. I'm seriously feeling harassed, blah, 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 right? And he writes back 21 hours ago and says, dude, I wake up most mornings and you're tagging me in a post. I don't tag you at all. Very rarely do I tag you. I don't tag you in postings. Occasionally I do if I'm trying to protect my content and ask for help from my audience. Just like you do the same thing. You do no different. You're talking about me on live streams every day as a central point of your content. No, I'm only responding to your BS and the BS that your cronies do. You see, you got to understand, dude, the people you associate with, they're your friends. You all conglomerate in discords behind the scenes. You all plot this. You're all a team. I don't care if you call yourselves Legion. I don't care if you call yourselves independent people. You guys are all working together. And you're all getting paid by the same guy, Silicone J.O., okay? You are constantly accusing me of shit I'm not doing. No, I'm calling you on the things you are doing. Your entire existence on here hinges on me. Nope, I flipped that on you. How about you stop talking about me and see what happens to your numbers and your business and see what happens to Silicone J.O., okay? Who's harassing who? No, you're harassing me, dude. I'm just defending myself, okay? I told you a million times already, F off, stop talking about me and get your own content, loser. Well, no, you don't like the fact that I'm calling it out and it's helping me and it's actually showing people what's really going on. Okay? You're just trying to shut me up so you can keep doing what you're doing to me to make money at my expense. By the way, your post is a TOS violation, brigading. I'm not brigading, dude. You use these fancy words. Brigading, okay? Now, I'm not showing this on the screen, but let me read to you what the word brigade means, okay? What is brigading on the internet? Brigading refers to a coordinated attack by a group of social media users to make something or someone appear more or less popular than they truly are. You're the biggest brigader on the planet. You are the biggest contradicting hypocrite ever. I'm not brigading on you because I'm coming at you all by myself. I don't have a group of people that are following you everywhere. I'm doing this with my own bare hands. It's me against your entire brigade of people. You're a liar, and you are God. You are delusional, dude. You have delusions of grandeur. ODN was right about you, dude. You have delusions of grandeur. And no, I'm not violating TOS at all. Flag me all you want. Flag me. Do what you got to do, bro. And let you work with other creators without stalking you. Are you kidding? You literally stalked me to get to my exes. Do you own? They're your exes, dude. Do you own them? Do you have the rights to tell other people on YouTube who they can and can't collaborate with or be friends with, whether you were once friends with them or not, or dated them or not? You're a control freak, dude. And I'm not going to allow you to have that level of control over me or anyone. You don't own YouTube. You don't own me. You don't own Amber. You don't own Tiffany. You don't own anyone. So stop it. Stop it. You're making yourself look really, 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 really bad, dude. You literally stalked me to get to my exes to try to work with them, you sick clown weirdo. You sound like Tiffany there, dude. Yeah. You still in love with Tiff, dude? If anyone has grounds for an RO here, it's me. Really? Okay. All right, dude. That's all good. So do what you got to do, bro. Or do what you got to do. All right? Do what you got to do. But remember, there's two sides to every story. Okay? Think about that. I don't want to go legal on you. I'm not going legal on you. I'm not going legal on anyone. But it seems like every single time that someone has a better response to an argument you started and things you've done, and we call you out, and you don't like that we're calling out the truth, you threaten with an RO or a lawsuit. That's all you guys do. You threaten with lawsuits. And at the same time, when people come at you and get ROs on you and threaten you with all that, you're saying, well, you want to go real life. Well, now you want to go real life. So you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when you say, let's not go real life. We shouldn't go real life on people. And now you're threatening to go real life on me? Well, you're going to come back and say, well, I didn't threaten you. I just said I have grounds for an RO here. Okay? So you're going to come back and say, Eli, I never threatened you to go real life. I never said I was going to get an RO on you. All I said was, if anyone has grounds for an RO, it's me. Well, dude, that's your fancy way of basically making a threat without making it sound like a threat, dude. You're manipulative, and I don't buy your manipulative tactics. They don't work on me, dude. Your manipulation does not work on me. It will never work on me, ever. Okay? And then he made a posting saying he basically stalked me on a comment I made on Amber's channel, where Amber was saying, let's do a panel together, Eli. And I responded, right? I said, okay, Amber, okay, thanks, and sounds good. If this goes well, I will unban you on my end. How about let's do this Friday, blah, blah, blah. If that works, let me know. Okay, and please invite Country Joe. Let's keep this show clean. And with just the three of us, I'd prefer that no one else comes on the panel to try and overtake the show. So let me know if this works, and if so, set up the stream event. Also, you have my email. You can email me the StreamYard link so you don't have to put it out there publicly, right? All right? But we know what happened. Everything that I thought was going to happen, and most people that have been here on my side supporting me and have known the backstory, they knew this was going to happen too. So then this dude, Jamie, responds, look how desperate this guy is to still be chasing after women I've dated. Who gives a damn, dude? They're not your woman anymore. You don't own them. They can go wherever they want to go and work with whoever they want to work with. LOL. Is there anything more beta than this? Well, you're the most beta person on the planet, dude. Hey, Cuck, why don't you spend that Friday night with your girl and not exes I've dated? I spend time with Don all day, every day, dude, and we're doing just fine. And we're gonna do a members only live tomorrow. You're gonna rebroadcast it, right? You're gonna probably take it on to Rumble. Okay, that's fine. I can report that now. I know how to report shit to Rumble now and get it taken down. You do it on YouTube, I'll take you down. All right? Or is she too passed out in a puddle of her own vomit and dog shit and piss to be present? You're very rude. And, yeah, I don't think I flagged this posting, but I will. I will flag this, and you're going to remove it. But that's okay. I have screenshots anyway. You're such a damn loser. Oh, really? I'm a loser, dude. Okay, great, dude. Great words to use, dude. How many nights have you spent on live streams with exes of mine wishing you were me? I don't wish I was you. You're the last person I would ever want to be, dude. You're the last person I would ever want to be, right? And I don't look at them as your exes. I look at them as somebody that I was interested in working with at some point to create content, okay? How many, Eli? Well, dude, you are pathetic, dude. Then he calls me a dumb F-U-C-K and shared one of my postings that I deleted. And then he's like, Eli, you're such a cuck. Okay, dude. Like, honestly, dude. And then he puts a picture of me compared to him, okay? And he puts a picture of him, all glamorized and stuff. But look, dude, I don't care. I'm not trying to compare myself to what you look like or whatever. All I was saying about your health, dude, is that it doesn't matter, how your face appears, dude. It matters how you take care of your whole body. It matters how much body fat you have. It matters your weight. It matters what you eat. It matters, all that stuff. Okay. Wow, dude. Like you really, really are obsessed with me, dude. You really are so obsessed with me. It's ridiculous, bro. It is absolutely the most ridiculous thing, dude. Whether you're getting paid or not, dude, I don't even care that you're getting paid anymore. The bottom line is that you have an obsession to try to knock me out. You've tried to knock me off of YouTube for years. You've tried to use the Coach Eli's greatest hits. You've tried everything to get people to stop supporting me. You've tried so many things, dude. And right now people are starting to see your true colors. And that's why you're losing support. And that's why I'm gaining support. That's just the way it goes. Okay. Buy your repair guy. I'm on Coach Eli team, strong and proud. Thank you, dude. You really like these lately. How, Raleigh? Raleigh, thank you so much once again for being a super fan sponsor, dude. God bless you, man. Seriously, man. We will work on some stuff down the road. Okay. Let me just let things play out a little bit longer. And trust me, we've got a lot of great stuff that we can do, Raleigh, because you know a lot about a lot. You know a lot about a lot. Let's put it that way. Lucy says, hey, Raleigh. And Lucy says, Eli, you literally give him oxygen to breathe. Without you, he'd be crying in his headset. You're right, Lucy. But here's the thing. I don't really want to talk about this. I haven't wanted to talk about this for the longest time. The problem is what the Legion does throughout many various creators in their network is they create fake instigated drama that appears real. They take things so far out of context to try to paint me as a really bad person, to try to destroy my audience, and then to give them more content to feed to their delusional haters. That's all it boils down to, right? So yeah, dude, you want to say brigading? Oh, you and your fancy verbiage, dude. Oh, you're brigading, you're hate bonding, you're sad fishing. The latest thing is you're sad fishing. I'm not sad fishing. My woman literally, has been through a lot, and she's recovering. She's recovering from some medical conditions, right? And you got people in your own group that have medical issues, and you are so nice to them, and you do fundraisers for them, and you don't disrespect them, but you ruin that by disrespecting my right to make money and give it to my woman because of her medical issue. She cannot work right now, yet she hasn't been written off yet. So, she cannot go on disability at this point, and she doesn't want to go on disability if she doesn't have to, but she has to go 6 months without having a seizure in order for her to be cleared. So, I'm not sad fishing for shit. I'm making people aware of the situation. If they want to donate, they can. If they don't, then so be it. Sad fishing, hate bonding, brigading, fat shaming. Like, dude, like all this terminology, dude, God, dude. Wow, man. Just wow. You know? Yeah, and then let's do this, okay? Let's do this. Let's see. Then he says, I made a posting saying, can anyone blame me for calling out James when you constantly share everything I do on the soccer account community tab all day through the Coach Eli channels? And he goes, I'm not that account, dipshit. You have to throw in, you have to always throw in, you know, just a very hateful word because you're angry and triggered that I'm calling you out and standing up to your bullshit finally, right? Okay? But you are the Cuck Eli network of channels. You are. You absolutely are. Okay? So let me go here real quick. Do 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 do. Oh, Scotty says at Coach Eli too. She tags me in an hour ago. I'll pay you props for a second, Scotty. She goes at Coach Eli too. Shut the fuck up. Sincerely, literally everyone. Why do you even care? Why are you watching my stuff, Scotty? Why? Because love me or hate me, you're interested in hearing what I have to say. And people are more interested in what Don and I have to say than anything you can do combined. Right? Jesus, Scotty. So yeah, the Cuck Eli 4 channel, because I was gonna flag down the Cuck Eli 3 channel. He has the main Cuck Eli, CE2, CE3. He has 2 channels there, and then he has CE4, right? And so, he said he's not the Cuck Eli network channels, but he uploaded the video on Cuck Eli 3, and he put a thumbnail there with Dennis Jerome Jr. and myself. And he knew I was gonna flag that, dude. I was gonna flag it down because you're using my image. I was gonna take you down. Okay. And honestly, that's not even your video. That's Dennis's video. You're already violating Dennis's copyright, and you didn't do any commentary. All you did was make a picture, right? But here's the thing, James. The picture, you transformed me, and if you look at the picture with the tone that you used, and then if you look at the top left, and I already screenshot this, dude. So my comparison video is already if I have to make it, I've got the images to make that comparison video, and I'll upload it to BitChute. If you want to flag me down on BitChute, I don't give a shit. Do what you got to do. But it's going to prove that you are the one that's running that channel, because that thumbnail image of me is the exact same type of Photoshop work as your Dr. Legion channel. Okay. So let me see. Let me go back here, okay? Your Dr. Legion channel on your thumbnail with, what is that, the Beetlejuice dude, right? Like, you made that, right? If you look at the Dr. Legion PhD, the hair on the Beetlejuice dude, right? Okay. It's the same type of hair that you used on my hat. I can see it on the top left there. And the type of face that you use, and the type of, darkening, and the type of transformation you use, the layers and stuff, it's the same thing as you use on your own stuff. This is you 100%. If you call this out as BS, and you say you're not the Cuck Eli channels at this point, I will do a video with a comparison of your actual artwork on your actual channels and compare it to this thumbnail. And I will tell you 100%, even your own people will see the similarities. So don't make me do that. It's time to bow out gracefully, dude, and move on. Because I'm not going to stop. And listen, if I want to stay up half the night, if I want to, sleep, some parts of the day and some parts of the night, and then be up in the middle of the night looking at what you're doing and calling you out on your crap, I will keep doing that. I will keep doing that until you stop. I will keep doing that. Fire Repair Guy says, Jamie needs to step out the closets and stop traumatizing women on YouTube by getting in a relationship with them that he doesn't intend to be a part of. It's all fake instigated drama. It's all staged. And I don't think the women know that at the time that he's doing it, but he knows it, right? He has to lead the women to believe it's real, because if not, they're not gonna play the role. And then he would have to pay them. Like, these women, were manipulated to believe that they were in a real relationship, and that way Jamie can use them for content without paying them. Wow, like, one hell of a move there, bro. One hell of a move, right? One hell of a move, right? Care if you try to deny it. If you do, over the weekend, I'll be doing my comparison video. So if you want to force my hand. Yeah, it'll take me, 5 minutes to record it, and then another 5 or 10 minutes to edit it and upload it. Not a big deal. I can do those quickly from my phone, like I have been doing. I'll do those millennial style vertical video. I don't like vertical video, but it's been real easy to do these really, really simple ones to just debunk all the BS you guys have been calling me out and upload them to BitChute, right? Anyway. Fire Repair Guy Raleigh says, Jamie needs to get a new clipboard file when he makes his images so they don't look redundant. Well, Raleigh, let me tell you this. Look at this, Raleigh. Raleigh, do me a favor. Go here. Raleigh, I just shared this in the chat. There's a 1 minute delay between what I say and what goes out. I just shared a link to the Coach Eli 4 channel. Go look at the thumbnail of that video, or click into the video, and you look at the right. Look at the transformation of that image, and you tell me. You can then go to the Dr. Legion PhD channel, which I'll put right here. I don't care, dude. I'll share you. I don't care, dude, because people are not going to go there anyway. Then compare it to the Dr. Legion PhD Beetlejuice guy. Look at the hair. Look at the artwork. It's exactly Jamie. It's him. You're welcome, Raleigh. You're welcome. Okay? Go look at that, folks, and you do the comparison yourself. All right? And if he deletes all this stuff, then I've got screenshots already, and I'll do my comparison. Because I'm not going to let this guy fuck with me anymore. I'm not. I'm done. I'm done with it. Okay? If you show his clip artwork, he will flag you. Of course, that's why I don't do it. That's why I uploaded to BitChute. I know how that little B-boy plays his game, right? Yet he complains when people take him down. That's why. I'll just talk here. And all I'll do is talk, James, and then I'll just upload stuff to BitChute. I won't even do it to Rumble. I'll upload stuff to BitChute, and you guys can go flag my BitChute. I don't care. I'll start a new one. Doesn't matter. But I get shut down on BitChute. I'm not circumventing here. You'll never, ever, ever take me down on YouTube. Ever, 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 never. Buyer Repair Guy, Raleigh says, you are 100% correct. They're made from the same stock of images. You've been exposed as the Coach Eli channel owner. Just listen, James, I don't wish you any harm. Go create your content without me and get all your people to back off. You know you can do it. Get them all to back off. When you told everyone to stop simulcasting me, they eventually did. You have the power to do it, okay? You get your people to back off, you back off, move on. Forget I exist. I'll never talk about you again. I'll never talk about any of you again. But you got to get everyone to back off. DBD and all of them. All these people. Okay? Even Raleigh sees it now. You are 100% correct. They're made from the same stock of images. And you're going to say, oh, it's coincidence. We have another person here that runs that channel that has a similar method of creating graphics design as I do. Bullshit, dude. You didn't think I was going to catch on to that, dude? You forgot how intuitive I am, even though you're trying to call me out as not being intuitive? Come on, dude. Did you think that was going to pass my eye, dude? Scotty's so triggered. She's telling me to STF you, right? Scotty, why don't you mind your own business? I'm not even talking about you. You want a piece of Coach Eli? You want to ride my name like the rest of them? Is that what you want, Scotty? Scotty, if you want to talk about me and bring more attention to my channel, that's all good, Scotty. Right? Sincerely, at Coach Eli to STFU. Sincerely, literally everyone. That's very nice and sweet there, Scotty. Very nice and sweet. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A reminder, any known simulcasts, I'll be filing copyright, and I won't even mention who's doing it. Okay, it's time to file a copyright right now. Give me a second. All right, folks, I'm going to take a quick break. I got to take care of some business. And when I come back, we're going to go over one more thing here, okay? Stick around. We'll be right back. I'm just going to take care of some business. Take about maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Be right back. right. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Welcome back. We're just going to get right back down to business. All right. Let me get to the chat here real quick. So remember, Raleigh Buyer Repair Guy said, you are 100% correct. They're made from the same stock of images. And Lucy says, great observation, Eli. Well, thank you, Lucy. Lucy says, Scotty has her own problem without worrying about you. I read that. Raleigh says, by Repair Guy, I will just agree to disagree with you on Scotty. She has been very kind to me when very few people were. Yeah, I mean, Scotty has her moments. I don't think anyone, here's the thing. The honest truth is this. I don't think any of these people are necessarily bad people. These people are just doing what they think they have to do to get attention on YouTube and to make a little money or whatever, combination of both, right? And I don't care that they do that. What I care about is when they abuse my content and when they say things about me that are not true and they amp it up in such huge ways that it affects people from coming here, buying memberships, donating, and supporting the channel. That's all I care about. Besides that, do what you got to do, all right? I have no ill will for anyone, but just leave me out of it. Move on. It's time to move on from the Coach Eli stuff, okay? When are you folks going to stop? This is unprovoked, and all I've done is defend myself. That's all I've ever done, okay? That's it. Now, during the final part of the show, okay? During the final part of the show, I'm going to go over some comments here from let's see, Amber's channel here on the show I was on. Eli and I have a chat. Okay, give me a second here, okay? Okay, let's see what we got here, okay? There have been a few new comments since the last time I checked, so... Oh, let's see. Catch Me If You Can says, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I fell asleep while listening. I was not feeling good all day yesterday. I had the worst headache and nausea. Great life so far, but I'm not surprised because you rocked the Casbar. Okay. Well, what kind of a comment is that? I went on there, I shared what happened, and Amber discredited what I was saying. That's what she did. She was discrediting what I was saying. Oh, I forgot. I was going to put some stuff on the screen. Let me do this first, okay? First of all, let me go to the browser screen here. I forgot to show you folks something here, okay? Let's go to the browser source here. And let's read you the definition of delusional, okay? Delusional, characterized by or holding false beliefs or judgments about external reality that are held despite incontrovertible evidence to the contrary, typically as a symptom of a mental condition based on or having faulty judgment mistaken, okay? So that's delusional, right? But let's go over to the next page here and let's talk about delusions of grandeur, okay? And ODN's the one that was saying this years ago about this group of people. They do have delusions of grandeur. A delusion of grandeur, okay, also known as grandiose delusion, is seen in patients with other mental health conditions such as schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. Do you guys remember a guy named V. Blake Rose? V. Blake Rose was a schizophrenic. That dude, how many of you remember that? Raleigh, I'm sure you remember that guy, right? So a delusion of grandeur, also known as grandiose delusion, is seen in patients with other mental health conditions such as schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. Patients with delusions of grandeur believe that they are wonderful, successful, more important than others, or even miraculous, right? And I don't feel that way about myself. I'm just a normal person. These people have delusions of grandeur, right? Because they project so hard on the internet, right? Especially on the me, okay? So that is that, okay? Let's go back to full screen here, okay? Let me go back to the chat here, okay? Battery repair guy Raleigh says, I agree every once. That's I agree. Everyone you go to doing their own content, and if somebody is a commentary channel, then it is perfectly fine to make commentary on somebody every once in a while and to rotate to the next person. Well, and they also need to use small excerpts, Raleigh. They cannot rebroadcast entire streams and do commentary like every 5 minutes and then just let it play out, right? Raleigh says, furthermore, I feel the way RTM is doing his commentary content is the correct way because he doesn't single anybody out. Well, I don't know who RTM is, but you can let us know if you want. Larry says, hey, Bayou repair guy, I still talk with Blake. Well, he's a paranoid schizophrenic. You know that, Raleigh, right? I'm sorry, Raleigh. I'm not. You hang out whoever you want to hang out with, but he's a very delusional guy. He has delusions of grandeur. He is a strange dude. Okay, just my opinion. Okay, let's go back to reading the comments of the stream I was on with Amber yesterday. Somebody, PJ, I saw a community post yesterday that basically said you teach people how to treat you, and that's so true. You even posted yourself about the craziness of how quickly people flip on here. Yeah, they do. Seriously, it's effing disturbing to watch. That's all I'm going to say about this. Anyway, at one point, you completely understood how Eli feels. Both you and CJ, I've seen this on Jurors live streams. You don't have to put yourself in his shoes because not long ago you were wearing the same shoes. This is a good comment, actually. Yeah, so you're basically, I think you're kind of taking my side. Give him a break. Maybe give him some grace. The Legion and Lycan hasn't changed just because you are now good with them. Yeah, that's very true. That's a very good point right there. I don't have a whole lot more to add to it because it's a very good point. He is still the same POS that you were calling out last month. Adulting for you doesn't change who he is. So remember that Eli is still a target and is constantly bothered by these people. It's actually gross. No wonder he's paranoid. Yeah, I mean, this is a very good comment here. You know, Patty could have provided proof that she was typing in his chat and it wasn't showing up. Yeah, thank you for this. This is fantastic. Did she do that? A simple screenshot is all she needed. Did she show this? Nope, she didn't. But I did. I proved it, but they didn't, right? Also, it is not fair use to restream when someone is live. Come on, Amber. It is not okay for them to do this to him. It is bullying is what it is. Let's see what Amber replied. Let's see what she wrote. Amber wrote, I had all the compassion in the world until I saw how he treated a good person. How did I treat her, Amber? I didn't treat her badly at all, ever. She lied about being banned, and then when she realized she made a mistake, she didn't own it. So if she's not going to accept responsibility for her own actions, come on, Amber. Don't be that delusional. You're delusional, Amber. I also don't appreciate how you treated me. How did I treat you? Here's the thing, Amber. You can't stand the fact that I out-debated you. I wasn't even trying to debate you. You couldn't stand the fact that you couldn't, win the argument or whatever you want to call it. I wasn't even trying to argue you. How did I treat you, Amber? Everyone, go and watch that stream. If you watch that stream and you're here in the chat right now, how did I treat Amber? What are your thoughts about it? If you're watching on the replay here, share your thoughts on the replay in the comments section. And if you want to send me a super thanks in the comments section, that'd be great too. Any donations are going straight to Don. We got 2.5 days. Actually, we have 2 days now we need to reach about another $110 or so to reach our goal. So if you want to help us out, you know how to do it. Super chat, super sticker here while we're live. Cash App or PayPal. Nightbot sharing the links. Nightbot sharing the links. I mean, you know the deal, right? Rogue the man, and I'm a paranoid schizophrenic, so I understand him differently, and I talk to him personally by phone. The few people that I still communicate with. Oh, okay, cool, Raleigh. I'm glad you're helping him out. By your repair guy, that comment was to answer 2 questions. Okay, cool. All right, thank you for that. Okay. I gave him plenty of grace during the live, and we were extremely patient. You didn't give me grace. You asked me questions. I answered them. Are you delusional, Amber? Amber, honestly, Amber, I got to say this honestly, with no disrespect intended. If you feel I was out of line and didn't answer the questions as honestly as I could, then you're not cut out for this YouTube thing. You're not cut out for it, Amber, because honestly, any normal human being that's not a delusional part of your group, because everyone in your group and this whole Legion group, they're all delusional and they have delusions of grandeur. All right. Any non-delusional person would watch that stream and say, wow, Eli made great points. And all Amber was trying to do was stand up for her friend, even when her friend was wrong about the way she handled it. But when one won't even admit in the slightest they reacted poorly, it makes it hard. What I said was, it wasn't perceived as the best reaction by your people that have delusions of grandeur. But people on my end are saying, oh, we understand where you're coming from, Eli. I had no other choice but to handle it the way I did, Amber. Really, the live had nothing to do with Legion. It had to do with this past week. I'm also tired of people coming over, acting as if some child that forgets things. Amber, you're acting like a child yourself. You're acting very immaturely. You acted very immaturely on the stream, and you didn't even listen to what I was saying. All I said was that Patty, accused me of banning her. And, the person here that you're responding to in your comment section is saying that all Patty had to do was take a screenshot and prove it, and she didn't. Because you know why? Because there was nothing to prove. Because if she took a screenshot, typing in there and hitting enter, then boom. Or if she did a video on it, boom, she would have popped up. I could also say that some of the same that supported me when I left and understood how I felt flipped on me for no damn reason. No, they flipped on you, Amber, because you make no sense. You have horrible arguments. You're a nice person. You're just not cut out for this, Amber. You're not cut out for it because your arguments make no sense. You basically, hear something that makes logical, perfect sense, and you still argue the point, right? You were not willing to accept any answers I said, even though they were the truth, unless they fit your agenda. I'm sorry if you wanted me to keep going back and forth and get dragged for your viewing pleasure, but I'm happy to accept an apology and move on from all that. Apology? You're not getting shit. You don't deserve an apology. See, now I understand. Let me tell you this. Look, I don't like the fact that you were used for content by the Legion, but in all honesty, I will tell you this. What the people have said about you at the Legion, I have to agree. It's true. You're delusional. You don't make any sense, right? Now, they want you back there because you're good content for them, right? And maybe they do kind of like you. It's all good. But honestly, Amber, you made no sense last night. You argued moot points. That's it. And then Amber goes, I asked her if she took a screenshot because I wish I had it, but she didn't. I don't think she thought she was going to be put on trial. Well, you put me on trial, Amber. You guys put me on trial. And you know what? I showed proof, and you still discredited me. So get out of here. This is garbage. Garbage. I'll out YouTube you, Amber, and anyone any day. And I'm not trying to flex my muscles, but you guys make no points. This is why you get run over, Amber and others, because you have no points. It's a moot point. You argue a moot point. Jody says, he's a horrible person. He will never convince me he cares about people. Well, you're delusional, and you have delusions of grandeur, and you are mentally ill. So I can't expect you to be rational about anything, let alone me. When you truly care about people, you don't treat a loyal follower the way he did. Well, she doesn't treat me the way she did. She made the mistake here, not me. Delusions of grandeur. Okay? Go see a doctor, get on some meds, and take care of your issue of delusions. He is trash, and that's why he has more haters than followers. Well, that's changing. More people are coming here now, and we're growing. So get out of here. Let me check out the chat here real quick. Lucy, let me know what do you mean by true? Can you be more specific? Because there's a 1 minute delay. Plus, I wasn't looking at the chat while I was reading that. But let me know what were you referring to when you said true? And same thing with you, Raleigh. Barry Paragraph says the difference between me, Tyree, and Blake is I'm medicated and had lots of therapy. They are not. That's all they need to become. None of these people are medicated. None of these people have have had any therapy or anything. These people are mentally ill. Most of the people in your audience, Amber, and the Legion and all that, you're mentally ill. You're bipolar, you're schizophrenic, you have delusions of grandeur. Like, you people make zero sense. Your points are not arguable. They're moot points. They're more of ad hominem attacks. All you guys do is create ad hominem attacks. And there's one coming by Farley. Farley, I'm done with you. Stop emailing me, Farley. I've got you blocked now. So Farley, we're gonna read about you next, because you're delusional too. You're very delusional. Very delusional. Okay? So let me see here, okay? Whatever Farley says, Eli, why would you ask for donations, then brag about how you and Don are getting expensive takeout dinner tonight? Rude. I can get whatever the fuck I want to eat. Okay? Why am I not allowed to ask for donations? I can ask for whatever the fuck I want. It's none of your business. It's none of your business. If I want to get Don an expensive dinner and do that, I can do that. I got my own money. I got my own money to do that. The money I'm making here is going to Dawn to pay her bills. But when it comes to the food fund, I pay for that. And that's part of our lifestyle, that we have the right to live it the way we want to live it. You have no right to come out here and say, oh, how can you ask for donations when you're getting expensive takeout? I got her salmon fillet. I got a burger because we didn't have time to cook. And I was going on Amber's show. But why does it matter to you, moron? You're a moron. You're delusional. Delusions of grandeur, dude. Jacob Sockness, 59. We're going to read this and call you out too, bro. Lucy says that's probably why she allowed those people up to disrupt the stream. Right, because she knew she was getting smoked. You were getting smoked, Amber. Amber, honestly, no disrespect. You're just not cut out for this. You're not. That's my coaching lesson to you. That's whatever. Call it unsolicited advice. I don't care. You are not cut out for this. Because you got smoked. Because I wasn't even trying to smoke you, but you made zero sense with your arguments. They were moot points. By repair guy, I was referring to the points you were making about Amber. They were just spot on, man. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. By repair guy, Raleigh says, 2024 people get on meds, please. Right. Lucy says, how they were not accepting your truths. Right. Right. Because Lucy, they're delusional people. They have delusions of grandeur. They're mentally ill. Look, let me pull the chat in here. Do you feel most of these people are mentally ill and they're delusional and have delusions of grandeur? If you feel they're that, put a 1 in the chat. If not, put a 2. Okay? Jacob, you're saying the same thing people have said on your end that are delusional for a while. His family supports him? No. They don't support me monetarily, but they support me emotionally and mentally. He has a mother who takes care of him. No, my mother doesn't take care of me. I take care of her. We take care of each other. We're family. We support each other. He doesn't need money from people. Excuse me. I do need money, and I want to make money. Here's the thing, Jacob Sockness. For the sake of argument, which this is not true. My mother does not give me money or pay my bills. But let's say she did. Okay, for example, purposes. Does that still mean I don't have the right to make more money? What the hell is wrong with you? I can make money even if I already have money, which I don't. I need more money to survive. This is my business. But why does it matter whether I have money or how I'm getting other money? This is my business. I have the right to run it without you morons coming here talking your stupid fucking nonsense. I think the woman who sent him that money probably realized that she was duped. LOL. Nope, she doesn't realize that because it's not true. She knows what's really going on. And she's laughing in your fucking face, Jacob. And that's that. Okay? That is that. I'm done. By Repair Guy Raleigh says, that man's looking like the Goodyear. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to criticize his weight or anything. I'm not going to sit here and shame someone. I have talked about it. I said, look, man, you're looking a bit unhealthy. And, like, honestly, get out and do something else. Get some exercise instead of being on YouTube all day, instead of, trolling me on stock accounts, which it's been proven it's you because the thumbnail image was transformed in the same methods that you use on your actual channels. Larry says, Eli, maybe if you had a booze fund nightly, you'd be more respected. I don't need a booze fund, dude. I'm not going to do stupid shit to make money. If people want to donate, they can donate because they just want to. Okay? Larry says 1. Fire Repair Guy. Good point, Larry. And 1. Yeah. So, yeah, we're at 1 hour and 46 minutes, about to turn to 1 hour and 47 minutes. That's pretty much everything, folks. I said what I had to say. Oh, Tia just commented on the channel here. I got it on my phone through YouTube Studio, the notification. She probably doesn't realize I'm live. She probably didn't get the notification. I don't know why, but got to bang the bell and select all notifications also. But let me read what Tia wrote. Tia is amazing. Tia, you are a smart, decent, wonderful person. And thank you for continuing to be a channel member. Tia says, Amber could not handle this and the chat was saying awful things and nothing was done. I've lost any little bit of respect I had for her. I don't feel anything was accomplished. You cannot force someone to apologize. It was a shit show, as I figured. Tia, you're not here live right now, but I'm sure you're going to watch the replay. Tia, I'm going to give you a big round of applause. Big round of applause. Big round of applause. Yeah, give me a second here. Yeah, Tia, that makes perfect sense. I think there were some other comments here. Let me see if I can read them here. Some dude named Mr. Alzheimer. This guy's pretty funny. She goes, don't expect morality from Amber or CJ. I like CJ. I think CJ's pretty moral, but I think CJ is going to side with Amber. Whether CJ feels that Amber is right or wrong, she's in alignment with them, and they've been friends. So look, some people you just can't, you're not going to, be able to change their opinion of how they view you. Because they don't want to upset other people that they're close to. As much as that sucks, I can understand that, but that's not the way I live my life. I stand on my own. And if people want to be my friend, they can be my friend, even if we have a difference of opinion on something, right? They will pretend to give you a voice, but their agenda is to align with Jamie. Amber will at some point align with the Legion. Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't care if everyone wants to align with the Legion. If you want to align with the Legion, do what you got to do. I just want no part of that here, okay? And then he says Jamie's streaming views are good and he's more popular than she is. I wouldn't say his streaming points or streaming views. You're talking about his views. You're talking about his view count. I thought you're talking about his point of views. Jamie's streaming views are good. That's true. He gets a good amount of people watching, and he's more popular than she is. Well, he's popular with the people that are delusional and have delusions of grandeur. Amber has family to raise. She sets the worst example for her child. Yeah, I don't want to sit there and talk about people's children, but I will say this, that, that's not a good example to set for anyone, so it just wasn't a good example, if she had difficulty understanding how nice I was being and how honest and sincere and logical sense I made, if she can't, understand that, then I don't know, maybe it's a comprehension issue with her. It's a comprehension issue. I can't even talk. It's a comprehension issue with her. And, that's on her if she wants to figure it out or not. Let me see here if there's anything else that's noteworthy. The Anti-Legion channel says, with all respect, these pathetic people will simply create another sock channel while you have allowed them to restream you, parody you, etc. You have a lot of morals, Eli, and you are appreciated. Always remember that. Yeah, well, thank you for that. That means a lot. It really does. It really does. It's all good, All right, folks, let me check out the chat one more time, then we're going to be going off the air. Barry Repair Guy realizes I have lost 75 pounds since I quit being a keyboard warrior. Grass is nice. That is true. That is true. Congratulations on that, Raleigh. Congratulations, man. Wonderful. Excuse me. And Lucy says, Tia with the big red heart. All right, folks. So, just a few more things real quick. First of all, if you're watching this on the replay, you can still send what's called a super thanks. Now, if the super thanks heart is not available on this live stream replay yet, okay, it typically will take anywhere from 2 to 12 hours to show up on a live stream replay after the live stream ends. If you don't see it there, you can always go to another video and click on the super thanks and send a paid highlighted comment in the chat, or you can send a Cash App or PayPal. PayPal.me/Coach Eli, and on Cash App, $, the real Coach Eli. Don and I are about $110 or so away from our goal this month, and we would appreciate it if you could help support us on that. If not, that's okay too. We're just going to put it out there. 100% of everything for quite a while is going to go to her. It's going to go to her. Florence Johnson, how are you? Good. How are you? I'm new, but like your content. Okay. Okay. Oh, Fleece Johnson. Sorry, Fleece Johnson. I thought I said Florence Fleece Johnson. Okay. Well, let me see here. Fleece Johnson, my apologies. You started your channel June 19th, 2024. Well, you're from United Arab Emirates. Okay. Barry Perga says, Eli, more views total per month than Jamie does. People don't understand what truly gives them traction on YouTube. If people don't rewatch his stuff, he doesn't produce anything of quality for rewatch. That's true. That's true. Fiery Paragraph says Jamie is maxed out on views because the content he creates has such a small audience. Right, right. You know, you have such a limited audience, dude. I mean, here's the thing, Raleigh. I don't think he cares about the fact that, at least at this point, doesn't care about whether he grows or not, audience-wise, or gets more views. What he cares about is being compliant with people that are paying him to create content on me or others, which in this case is Silicone J.O. But for a normal YouTuber that doesn't have the luxury of someone just paying you to hate attack somebody, we got to do things the normal way, which I suggest otherwise because I would never sell out to this garbage. Anyway, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, right here on Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams, Don and I are going to be going live members only. I'll be putting out the event probably within the next hour or so before I take a nap. That is that. Get your $4.99 channel memberships if you want to watch us live, which will only get you the live stream with that $4.99 membership. Replays are not included at the $4.99 level. You'll need to get at least a $9.99 membership if you want the live streams and the live streams the live streams and the live stream replays that are members only. I suggest going with the $9.99, but if money's tight, the $4.99 will get you the lives. You'll have to be there to watch it live. If you miss it, you won't be able to catch the replay. And there are plenty of other great replays available. And any other pre-recorded members-only content that we do will go on this channel. So that is that. I think we're done. We're done. We are at 1 hour and 57 minutes. All right, folks. And I'll be doing a Walking with Purpose stream later, this afternoon or, later this afternoon, early afternoon, because Don and I are going to start our members only live stream in the early evening. Larry says exactly by you, unless the audience are fixated and heavily invested in Eli, he'd have an empty chat. Yeah. Anyway, with that being said, folks, have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.